going on? What's going on, my YouTube family? Look here, man. Ran across one of those YouTubers I follow. One of the videos he put out, he was talking about how he went to Publix and checked his blood pressure. Like he said, this guy, you look at him, he look like he's in good shape. Not a fat in sight, I mean, slim. He go to the gym after work, he do the same type of work I do. Throw cases, you know what I'm saying? And so he said he checked his blood pressure and it was a little high. He was kind of confused. Like, whoa. But, I reached out to him and we chat a couple of times and just wanted to ask him, like, where is he getting the motivation, to go to the gym, and how does he stay motivated? I mean, because you can always say, I'm wake up today, I'm going to the gym. You go to the gym, then, shoot, you never go back again. But, like, he told me, like, he's motivated, because he wants to be healthy, he wants to make sure his figure's good. And like you say, he's been guilty of eating, cakes and stuff like that. And, so he realized when he looked at when he checked his blood pressure that, that he knows he's got to cut back on some things and watch what he eat, so it's the same thing with all of us, especially us truckers, man. You would think with doing a physical job like throwing cases, run up and down a ramp, that you won't be, borderline diabetic, hypertension or high blood pressure, this and that. But people don't realize that it's the foods that we're consuming. And then too, after a while doing food service, your body gets used to, the physical activity. You run up and down the ramp, you bending, twisting, grabbing. Your body get used to, that movement and stuff like that. So when you first start, your body's being shocked. So you've never done that type of work before. So you're gonna lose weight. Your body's gonna hurt because you're using muscles that you never used before. That's what happened to me when I started, 7.5 years ago. And I thought I'd be good, but because I know how to, stack a dolly, run a dolly, because that's what I used to do my other job. But I never went up and down a ramp. So especially with groceries, so it's different. You're going down a ramp with 200, 300 pounds, and you're talking about food. Food's heavy. Certain type of food is heavy. And you're talking about fresh. When it comes to the meat, the fresh meat is heavy. Fresh chicken, all that stuff in the box is heavy. So if you never used those type of muscles before, when you start, your body gonna hurt. You're gonna sweat a lot. You're gonna lose a lot of weight because one, you're not doing a lot of eating. A lot of time when you first start, you might snack here and there, but you're drinking a lot of water. You're just so tired. Your body hurting. You don't want nothing. You just want to get the day over with. But then once your body get used to it, and you keep doing it, then you start, once you get out of training, you start doing it on your own. You start burning a lot of calories, start sweating a lot, bringing snacks, this and that, and then you're eating, chips, drinking energy drinks and stuff. And some people keep the weight off. Some people have done food service for 10 plus years and still drinking energy drinks and chips and candy and still keep the weight off. Flat stomach, physique, everything perfect. Not a fat inside. But that doesn't mean that they're healthy on the inside. Just because you on the outside, you don't have no fat or anything. Your stomach not bloated. You're not wobbling, whatever. That doesn't mean that you are healthy on the inside. So you have to make sure, especially as you get older, Go to the doctor, get checkups, get some blood work done, so you'll know, how, how your inside is, because we can't see our inside. If we not hurting, especially with guys, if we're not hurting, nothing's swollen, nothing's abnormal, we don't go to the doctor. We're like, hey man, we fine. You know what I'm saying? We good. So, but you have to make sure you go to the doctor. Once a year, once every other year, especially when you get older. So you got to make sure that you got to take care of your body. You have to, because if you don't take care of your body, who's gonna take care of it? So if you're feeling sluggish, you're always dizzy, a headache, hey, you might need to go get a checkup. You don't want to get a checkup, maybe you need to sit down and think to yourself like, while you're in that truck driving to your next customer, instead of listening to radio and music, maybe put on a podcast of losing weight and getting in shape as a trucker. You know what I'm saying? And follow, do your research and just think about, okay, man, my head always hurting. I have aches and pains in my foot, my legs, my joints are always hurting. Man, I look in the mirror, I'm not that big. I'm not big like I hadn't seen some people. Some people I hadn't seen just really obese. Like, whoa, what's sit back and think, okay, what do I eat on a daily basis? Well, I wake up in the morning and running a little late, or I'm tired, so I'll stop and grab, me a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. Like, I'll just, it's on a muffin. But you gotta think about it. When you go to McDonald's, when you go to these fast food restaurants, all that stuff is processed. It's all processed. You get that sausage patty, what is it? It's processed. It's not just got one ingredient, it's got many ingredients. When you go to McDonald's, unless you get the round egg. The round egg is, the egg that they make themselves. It comes like an egg, and it's real egg. But if you get the folded egg, that's processed. Same thing with a biscuit. That's bread. All that stuff is processed. All that stuff is frozen. They unthaw that stuff. Put it together as a sandwich, and they sell it to you. Everything is processed, so you have to be mindful. I'm not telling you to stop eating it completely, but cut back. Cut back. Trust me, you cut back on eating, fast food, or if you cut it out completely and you focus on eating a lot of whole foods, fruits, vegetables. If you're gonna eat meat, make sure you get the lean meat. Look for that chicken that's, lean, not, the chicken that look like it's just on steroids. No, that stuff, no. Same thing if you can eat red meat. Look for the lean, grass-fed meat. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, look at the package. See what's all in it besides just ribeye steak, ground beef. See if there's anything else in it. Ground turkey. Look at that stuff. You have to. You got to be mindful of what we eat. Consume lots of fruits, veggies, nuts. Stay away from all those oils, canola oil, vegetable oil. Get you some olive oil, avocado oil. Start reading the labels. We got to start reading the labels. I used to didn't read the label. I used to read the front of the box, what it said on the front. And then I started doing research. I started listening to podcasts. People say when they go to the grocery store, they start reading labels. I'm like, why would you want to read the labels on the front? It says no sugar. Like you go buy a Diet Coke, it says no sugar. So you're like, oh, ain't no sugar. So why is this bad for me? You just see it all the time. People say all the time, Diet Coke bad for you. Like why? And then you do your research and they tell you the artificial sweetener that's in there, it's not good for you. And do you just I think it's was it aspartame. You just Google it. You want to know something? Just Google it. It'll tell you. You know, just Google what it says. You know, like what is aspartame? What is the effects? Like, oh man, and a lot of stuff. You start Googling some of this stuff, you'd be amazed. You'd be like, whoa, man. I mean, you know, all this time, and I've been thinking, what? Woo. Just do your research, man. I'm telling you, man. If you don't do your research, you'd be lost. You'd be the one that's, 40, 50, 60, 70, taking medication all the time, at the doctor all the time because you thought that you changed up your eating habits, but you didn't because the stuff that you were consuming still wasn't good for you. So just do your research, I'm telling you. And implement more whole foods. You know what I'm saying? Fruits, veggies, lean meat. If you're gonna eat meat, lean meat. Remember, take care of yourself. Because no one's gonna take care of us but us. If you wanna be here a long time, take care of yourself. That's all you gotta do. Y'all like, subscribe, and thumbs up on this video, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.